Ella didn't see the tower until she looked up. It rose in the middle of a quiet meadow, tall and narrow, made not of stone or brick, but of doors. Hundreds of them. Thousands. Layered like scales. Some tall and grand, others crooked and splintered. They reached toward the sky, vanishing into clouds. There was no path. No signs. Only the wind, warm and curious, nudging her forward. She placed her hand on a doorknob embedded in the outer wall. It was made of worn copper and shaped like a question mark. The door opened on its own. The interior was vast, much larger than the outside should allow. Spiral stairs coiled upward, but instead of walls, the structure was built entirely of doors, each suspended in the air, hanging slightly ajar, humming faintly. A plaque beside the first stair read, "This is the Tower of Forgotten Doors. Each one was once before you. Each one still waits." Ella climbed. The first door she approached was green with peeling paint, the knob cold as hesitation. She opened it. Inside, herself at 19, standing before a professor's office. The version of her on the other side of the door took a breath, lifted her hand to knock, and turned away. Ella remembered. She had wanted to ask for help, for mentorship, for belief. But fear whispered louder. She stepped inside the room. The version of herself paused, looked at her, said nothing. Ella whispered, "You were brave for walking that far. You just didn't know it yet." The scene faded. The door closed gently. Higher up, she came to a heavy iron door, rusted and scorched. When she opened it, she saw a hallway of arguments. Hers. The words she almost said. The ones she swallowed. The door she slammed and never reopened. On the floor, a letter never sent. She picked it up. It read, "I didn't mean to leave. I meant to breathe." She tucked the letter in her pocket. The door side shut. She kept climbing. The next door was glass. Behind it, a garden she never entered. A bench sat in sunlight. A child played nearby. Ella remembered passing this park every day for months, always too rushed to stop. Inside, the breeze smelled of lavender. A book lay open on the bench. Its pages read, "Rest is not wasted. Presence is not passive." Saturday. For once she didn't hurry. She climbed again. Now the doors began to shimmer, some pulsing like heartbeat, others fading in and out. These were choices made unconsciously. She opened one. Saw herself stepping into a train car and sitting beside a stranger. In the actual memory, she had looked away, earbuds in. In this one, she looked over. Spoke. That version of Ella laughed with someone she never met, shared stories, and left the train lighter. Another door showed a job she turned down. Another, a dance she declined. A room of doorways into entire lives shaped by a single word. No. Or worse. Later. She paused on a landing with 3 doors side by side. Each glowed softly. The first, a door labeled regret. Inside, a mirror. Nothing else. She saw herself burdened, hunched with the weight of stories she never gave herself permission to tell. The second door, labeled forgiveness. Inside, the same mirror, but lighter. Her shoulders lifted, her eyes steadier. The third door, labeled possibility. Inside, the mirror was gone. Only space. And in that space, versions of herself painting, teaching, loving, building, singing, walking alone and not lonely. She stood there a long time. Then whispered, "I don't regret the doors I missed. I'm grateful I can still open new ones. She climbed again. At the tower's peak, a final door waited. No label. Just a doorknob made of light. She opened it. Stepped into a small room with only one door inside it. Her front door. The one from her current life. Familiar and plain. A note hung on it. This door is always before you. The others were never lost. You simply forgot they waited. She reached for the knob. It turned easily. She stepped through. Into the world. The wind carried the scent of lavender. In her hand, a key. On her back, no weight. In her chest, a new rhythm, not of regret, but of readiness. She whispered, "Thank you for reminding me that no door truly closes unless I never look back to learn what it still holds."